Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Thursday, November 19th, 2015, around 6:56 in the morning, Billerica, Massachusetts. It's going to be a cloudy day. Later on, some rain showers that's going to turn into a heavy-duty rain overnight. Highs in the 50s and stuff, but we do need the rain because we're experiencing a moderate drought. Some news to report. The Dallas Mavericks beat the Boston Celtics by a score of 106-102. UMass Lowell Riverhawks basketball team beat Sacred Heart by a score of 87-83 at the Tsongas Arena last night. Prayers to former Boston College football quarterback and former NFL and CFL Hall of Famer Doug Flutie. Both of his parents passed away on the same day within hours of each other, so prayers to the Flutie family. And E! has announced it's axing the Soup after 24 seasons on the air. The Soup started as Talk Soup in 1991, hosted by actor Greg Kinnear. It was like the highlights of the best talk shows of the day. Eventually, Elise Tyler hosted it. Around 2005, it was rebranded as just The Soup, and it was hosted by Joel McHale for the past several years. So that's another show that's going by the wayside. E's just basically turning into a Kardashian network. They should rebrand it as a Kardashian network, in my humble opinion. So anyway, that's about it on the news. My first video subject of the day is a continuation of the top 10 list of everything and anything. I've now reached the top 10 sports stars ever to wear the number 14. These are the best players ever to wear the number 14. And here they are. Number 10 on this list is Dan Fouts, quarterback of the San Diego Chargers for 15 seasons, having a great career. Best quarterback in the history of the Chargers. Number 14 retired by the team and a Pro Football Hall of Famer. Number 9 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear number 14. Larry Doby. Larry was the first African-American player in the American League. He played for the Cleveland Indians. Great outfielder and stuff. He was inducted in the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1998 in the Veterans Committee. Number 8 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear the number 14. Brendan Shanahan scored over 600 NHL goals. He wore number 14 for the Red Wings. 2013 Hockey Hall of Famer. Number 7 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear the number 14. Y.A. Tittle. He played quarterback in the 50s and 60s, mainly for the New York Football Giants, and also he played for the 49ers, a great quarterback. He's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Number 6 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear the number 14. Oscar Robertson, the big O. Oscar played the majority of his career with the Cincinnati Royals. He was a great ball player for them. He won the MVP in 1962, and he was probably the best sports athlete ever from Cincinnati, and he ended his career with the Milwaukee Bucks, but he switched to number 1. Number 5 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear number 14. Jim Rice, outfielder, designated hitter of the Boston Red Sox, 16 years in the big leagues, one of the greatest fear hitters in the American League in the 70s and 80s, 11 times he hit 20 or more home runs in a season. 1978, most valuable player for the American League. 3 times he led the AL in home runs. He retired in 1989, number 14, hanging from the rafters from Fenway Park. Hall of Famer. Number 4 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear the number 14. Otto Graham, who was a quarterback of the Cleveland Browns for many years, a great quarterback, Pro Football Hall of Famer, probably the best quarterback in Browns history. Number 3 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear the number 14, shortstop and first baseman of the Chicago Cubs, Ernie Banks, member of the 500 Home Run Club, 2-time National League Most Valuable Player in the 50s. He was probably the best player in Cubs history. His famous quote is, "Fresh air, sunshine, let's play 2." Ernie Banks passed away this year and stuff. Sad. Number 2 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear number 14. Bob Cousy, the Houdini of Hardwood, the guard for the Boston Celtics for 13 years, one of the best guards in NBA history. He was a Celtics legend. When he retired, he won the number 14, got retired by the Celtics. He remained with the Celtics family for years as like a special advisor, did color games for the Celtics on television for 33 years. He came from Holy Cross in Worcester, and he actually was born. He's a first-generation American. His parents were from France. And number 1 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear number 14, Pete Rose, Charlie Hustle, who the all-time hit king in Major League Baseball history, played for the Reds and Expos and the Phillies. He's barred from the Hall of Fame for gambling in baseball, but he should be in the Hall of Fame, in my humble opinion, before any of these PD guys. And that's about it on that. I'll be back later, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter with 2 more video blogs. One about review of Survivor Series 1990 from Hartford, Connecticut. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about New York's sports announcer Harry Rose. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Brennan guy. Julie's is new 6. She's got awesome smile and, of course, nice legs. Don't forget to like her Facebook page so you could have a chance to be mentioned on a Facebook chats. Molly Rosenblatt, Fox 35 rocks. Elizabeth Hutt is so stunning. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out!